How often do you feel stressed? You could feel anxious, you could feel frustrated, you could feel embarrassed or annoyed or bothered, you could feel hurt. In this video, we're going to be practicing and understanding at greater levels how to clear our mind inside in live time. Hi, I'm Faith Escudero, licensed mental health counselor, licensed school psychologist, licensed special ed teacher, and elementary ed teacher. This video is for education purposes only. The most important thing to do throughout this video is simply be interested in understanding more, in being willing to increase your awareness. Throughout the simple exercise, observe and notice the biological sensations that are happening through your upper body. Let's begin. Extend your arms out. Reach your left arm towards the left wall. Reach your right arm towards the right wall. Observe and notice the sensations in your shoulders, in your upper arm, throughout your elbow, throughout your forearm, throughout your fingers. Let's stretch our fingers apart. Observe and notice what it feels like. Bring your fingers together. Stretch your fingers apart. Bring your fingers together. Wiggle your fingers. Just observe and notice what it feels like in your fingers. Okay? Lift your fingers towards the ceiling, stretching your wrists. Bring your fingers towards the floor. Observe and notice the sensations that's happening in your shoulders, in your wrists, in your elbows. Now rotate your wrists, okay? Observe and notice what is occurring in your wrists. Now rotate them in the opposite direction. Observe and notice what's happening in your wrists. Now shake out your hands, shake out your shoulders. Observe and notice what it feels like throughout your arms, throughout your upper body, through your chest, through your fingers. Okay, reach your hands out again. Left arm towards the left wall, right arm towards the right wall. Now bend at the elbow. Feel the sensations, observe the sensations in your arms as you're bringing your arms straight, and then you're flexing them towards your chest. Bringing your arms straight, then flexing them towards your chest. Now, shake out your arms. Observe and notice what it feels like through your shoulders, through your hands, through your elbows. Observe and notice. Okay, and let your arms rest. Now let's just do some shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Roll them back. Let them drop down, bring them forward and up, bring them back, bring them down. Observe and notice what it feels like in your right shoulder. Observe and notice what it feels like in your left shoulder. Now, let's go in the opposite direction, rotating our shoulders. Bring your shoulders back, up towards your ears, towards the front and down. Bring your shoulders back, up towards your ears, towards the front and down. Observe and notice what it feels like in your shoulders. Bring all your attention to what's happening in your shoulders, in your upper body, in your chest. Okay, and now let them drop down, let them relax. Okay, let's bring our hands together and our elbows together. Observe and notice the temperature of your hands as it's together. Is it warm? Is it cool? Spread your fingers open. Observe and notice the sensations. Bring your fingers close together again, tight. Observe the sensations. Bring your fingers open and back. Notice the sensations. Okay? Now, squeeze your elbows in. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift them up. Squeeze your elbows in. Observe and notice what's happening in your shoulders, what's happening in the top of your arm, in your elbows, in your forearms, in your wrists. Observe and notice what's going on inside. Now shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. What is the feeling inside right now? What is the state of your head right now? Listen, observe. Is it improved? Is it about the same, or is it worse than before starting the exercise? In the case, you feel more calm inside, more tranquil. Your head feels more clear. You feel more present. That's because throughout the exercise, at least in some moments or many moments, you were observing and noticing what is happening in live time. That is simply receiving with your mind, experiencing. So, for example, when a baby is crying, what we typically do is go and start rocking the baby or trying to soothe the baby. We're on the outside and we're encouraging for the baby to calm down. When the baby starts calming down, they're psychologically listening inside. They're allowing their mind to calm and clear. So they're either observing and noticing the sensation of the rocking, or they're observing, noticing the maybe if you're singing to them, the sounds, or you're talking to them, they're observing your voice, what you're communicating. They could be observing and noticing the warmth of your body or the smell of your body. But the more they observe and notice, their mind clears out and they calm down. This is called resilience. It's going from a stressful state, a reactionary state, an emotional state, to a resilient state, a calm state, a clear mind. When we biologically listen, there's a physical sound that happens, and we use our biological equipment to actually hear that physical sound. Psychological listening is when we use our mind in live time to observe and notice, to experience, to receive what's going on rather than think about it. And as we psychologically listen, our awareness grows in live time, and that's called present. We're being present. When we're doing that, we're allowing our head to be clear of any thoughts or thinking, and the feeling inside is calm and grounded. Psychological listening is a fundamental psychological skill that's important to learn at greater levels of awareness and practice in live time for a lot of different reasons, which we'll get into more and more in other videos. We can psychologically listen through our eyes, one biological sense, through our sense of smell, through our sense of taste, through our sense of hearing, through our sense of touch, and also through movement. So, for example, excellent communication within a relationship. This skill is essential to really observe and notice, receive, experience what the other person is communicating. This is where you don't take it personal, and instead you're really connecting inside and with the other person. It's also a really important state to really learn and perform well, optimally in live time. It's also an important skill for enjoying what is going on in live time rather than being anxious or angry or regretful or blaming or guilty, feeling guilty. The more you understand naturally, simply about psychological listening, you're just going to more naturally do this skill that you're already capable of doing with your mind. I encourage you to keep listening with an open mind, a receptive mind. What is being communicated in the next videos that I create to educate you to use your mind more consciously, to keep determined, to keep interested. And this skill of psychological listening, you're going to understand more and more how to do it, why to do it. It's merely understanding it at greater levels, realizing why to do it, how to do it, and then applying it in live time. So I look forward to you and I being together again and cultivating more of your true capabilities for mental health in the videos to come.